Imagine that in 100 years, death may no longer be inevitable. Imagine a world where people live 200, 300, or even 1,000 years, where aging is considered not a natural process, but a common disease that can be cured, where the rich buy new organs as easily as they buy a new phone today. And the strangest thing is, humanity is already moving in this direction right now. For thousands of years, people believed that death was invincible. No matter how rich you were, how smart, how strong, sooner or later, the body began to deteriorate. Old age was always considered the most important law of nature, but then humanity began to break this law. Once upon a time, a common infection could kill a person in a matter of days. People died from simple diseases. The average life expectancy was so low that many didn't even live to old age. Today, everything looks different. Modern medicine can already do things that once seemed like magic. Doctors transplant organs, replace hearts, use artificial body parts. Some people literally live on thanks to machines. And that's just the beginning. Over the last 100 years, life expectancy has increased more than in thousands of years before. But now humanity wants more. Some scientists believe that aging isn't destiny, it's simply a failure of the body. Imagine how crazy that is. If aging is a cellular problem, then theoretically it can be fixed. And right now, the world's largest companies are investing billions of dollars in attempts to slow or stop aging. Rich people are already funding secret laboratories studying rejuvenation. Some billionaires are spending huge sums on experimental procedures, diets, and technologies, hoping to live as long as possible. And some experiments are already looking frighteningly successful. Scientists have learned to rejuvenate animal cells. In some experiments, old mice became young again. Their muscles regenerated, their brains functioned better. Lifespans nearly doubled. And if this one day works properly in humans, the world will change forever. But future immortality likely won't feel like magic. It will be gradual. First, people will learn to slow down aging, then replace damaged organs, then repair DNA, then connect their brains to computers. Step by step, humans will begin to transform into something else. Imagine the world 100 years from now. Your heart begins to age. You get an artificial one. Your lungs wear out. They are replaced with new ones. The liver, the eyes, the bones, the nervous system. Perhaps one day, almost the entire body will be replaceable, like machine parts. But then a very strange question arises. If almost every part of a person's body was gradually replaced, will they still be the same person? And the scariest thing is, perhaps immortality won't be available to everyone. Imagine a future society where the rich live for hundreds of years. They're getting richer, more influential, more intelligent, and ordinary people continue to die as before. Some futurologists believe this could become the most terrible division in human history. Not a division based on money, but a division based on lifespan. People who can live forever and people who can't. But even if humanity conquers aging, this will create new problems. What will happen to overpopulation? What will happen if people stop making room for new generations? What will happen to a society where no one dies? Will people even have children? Will governments limit life expectancy? And the strangest thing is, perhaps true immortality won't be biological at all, but digital. Some companies are already trying to create technologies to replicate the human brain. Scientists are exploring the possibility of preserving memory, personality, and consciousness inside computers. Imagine this future. Your body has died, but your mind continues to exist within a vast digital system. You can talk, think, remember. But you no longer have a real body. It sounds like science fiction. But just 200 years ago, airplanes, the internet, and artificial intelligence also seemed impossible. And perhaps in 100 years, people will view death the same way we view ancient diseases today, as a problem that humanity simply solved one day. But there's one thing no one fully understands. If a person could live forever, would life still be valuable? Because perhaps it's precisely the finiteness of time that has always driven people to love, take risks, dream, and move forward. And if death disappears, humanity could change far more than we can imagine.